In this lecture, we learned the function PV, present value. PV is a function that let us know the present value of an investment which we are going to attain a certain value in future. For example, if in future for an investment I am going to attain a value of 20,000 or 40,000, then what should I invest right now so that I can attain that value for a certain rate of interest? That is what PV is all about. We'll see three different examples of present value. So in here case, we are having a rate of 10%. We'll do an investment for the period of 3 years. We don't have to pay anything in each period. We'll just paying the one single amount of lump sum, and this will be our future value. So let us see what is the present value of this investment. That is the amount that I need to invest right now, so that in future after 3 years I would be able to get these returns. So we'll use the formula equal to PV present value. Like future value also, PV is having 5 arguments. The first is rate. We'll select our rate, then put a comma. The second argument is number of payment values, n per, that is 3. We'll select, then comma. The third argument is payment made each period, that is by default is 0. If nothing is entered in the cell, we can select the cell, comma. And this is the future value of the investment. And if we omit this type, that is 0 and 1, as if we make a investment in the beginning, the interest that we need to pay or earn is we have to write 1, and if we are making it 0, that means we are making interest paying or earning at the end of the period, and we press enter. So this come to be 100,000 or 1 lakh rupees. So if today I invest this much amount, then I'll be able to earn 133,100 rupees. So let us see another example. This example says that I need to invest 2,000 rupees. I need to have 2,000 rupees after 18 months. So after 18 months and the interest is 6%, so what should I deposit right now so that on compounded quarterly of 6% I can attain rupees 3,000. So my rate is 6%. I'll write down here 6%. Number of payment periods is we are having 18 months. So we have to convert it to quarters, and the interest will be compounded quarterly. We'll write down this equal to 18 divided by 3, because quarter is made up of 3 months. So we are having 6 quarters. Payment in each period, we don't have to make any payment. We have to have one time investment here. Future value of our investment is, we knew it is going to be 2,000 rupees. So we'll type out here 2,000, and type is, let us say for time being it is 0. And we'll go and use the function equal to PV bracket open, and we'll select our rate, then put a comma, then number of payment periods, that is 6, put a comma. Payment made each period, we are not going to make any payment during a period. We'll be having a one time payment, and comma, that is 2,000, comma, and type is 0, and we'll press enter. So I need to put in rupees 1409, but if you see, here is a mistake. The interest is annual and we have to calculate it on a quarterly basis, right? So what we have to do is, in our formula we have to divide B5 by 4 for a quarterly interest, and we press enter here. So our answer is 1829 rupees that we have to invest right now if we want to have rupees 2,000 after 18 months. Let us see a third example, a more practical example. It says that I go to market to buy a printer. So the salesman gives me two options. Either I can buy a printer by paying 3,000 every year for 5 years, or I can earn rupees 11,000. I can pay it right now 11,000 rupees and buy a printer right now. So I have to decide which is better, whether I pay 11,000 right now or whether I pay 3,000 every year for 5 years. Let us calculate the present value of these 3,000, that is 15,000 rupees I am going to pay in 5 years. I'll calculate the present value of this and then compare the results. My rate here is not given, so let me consider a rate of 7% on a basis that if I go on depositing these 3,000 rupees in a bank every year, then bank will give me an interest of 7%. So let us consider my investment as a 7% rate here. Number of payment periods is 5. Payment made each period is 3,000 rupees. I'll make it 3,000 rupees. Right, future value I'll leave it blank. I'll not have anything future value. And type is, I'll have 1 as a beginning because I'm making the payment in the beginning. So my my PV function gives me this, as usual I'll apply a PV function one by one. All the values are given as sequence, and it gives me rupees 13,161. Now if I compare these values, if I purchase today, it is 11,000, and if I purchase at 3,000 per month for 5 years, then the cost of that 15,000 today is 13,000 rupees. So if I give a cash 11,000 rupees, I'll be in benefit. Option is that I should purchase it today by paying 11,000 rupees. So this is all about PV.